Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. This is going to be Saturday's video, pre-recording this on Friday night because I won't be here when this video uploads. I'm going to be away. So we're going to do a lolcow video for Secret Saturday on the Daniel Larson Wiki of Lucas. Another one I'd bookmarked for a while when I found out about it. So, not to be confused with Luke, a manager from 2020. I don't really know if I did anything about that. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a very short article, so I won't even bother with that. So, we got some quotes. I'm going to jump in front of a train. Okay, that's a good way to start the article, isn't it? And Luke has been confronted for enabling Daniel. Never enable lolcows. On the Daniel Larson Wiki, tried to help Daniel out, and that was Lucas' Discord bio. So, Lucas Sebastian Gunataiki, a lesser-known enabler and impersonator of Daniel. He is known to have repeatedly stuck his neck out to defend Daniel from hate. Why would you do that? Why would you protect a paedophile? Sticking up for his actions, sticking up for a paedophile, paying for his Uber Eats, paying a paedophile for food, and booking him motel rooms, booking motel rooms for a paedophile, and even going as far as attempting to get him off the streets using money gained from a GoFundMe. In December 2023, Lucas, while pretending to be Grace Vanderbilt, attempted to set up another Cameo account for Daniel, which led him eventually getting doxed. He was able to fund money for Daniel through the Creator Fund on TikTok, and according to Lucas, he raised over $20,000, Jesus Christ, for Daniel. Following the second jail arc, Lucas went on an active impersonation spree, first impersonating Larson Leak and then Daniel. Lucas spends all day making TikTok accounts pretending to be Daniel, most notably one where he pretended to be Daniel while he was incarcerated. Despite his accounts not being convincing at all, many fell for the ruse. He also went under the name Lauren Alberto on Discord and would often brag, posting screenshots of how much money he made. Daniel would mention this account on multiple occasions, often mispronouncing his name as Lawrence. In August 2024, Lucas became aware of this very article, sending vague illegal threats to the admin whilst not taking any sort of legal action, claiming that he was a victim of defamation and libel, and calling a wiki editor a racial slur. Yeah, it's a good way to do it, apparently. His infamy has since peaked as of 2025, where he began sharing around PDF documents of supposed lawsuits he filed against figures in the Larson verse and wiki editors, with him being the chief perpetrator of the destruction of the old wiki. Was he the cause of the old wiki going down? I don't know. Anyway, that's him. Name Lucas Sebastian. Aliases Lauren Alberto, Lawrence, Luca da Silva, Daniel Larson Predator. Alignment and enabler. Gender male. Race Sri Lankan, and British nationality. So, does he live in England? I don't know. Probably doesn't. Discovery. On December 15th, 2023, Daniel created a new Cameo account under the name Daniel Larson Work 2024. This surprised many, as he has previously banned from the service. In videos made this time, Daniel claimed that Grace had helped him get unbanned from Cameo. Of course, this was merely Lucas impersonating Grace. Lucas used a TikTok account, Grace Van der Alder, to gain Daniel's trust. Under the moniker of Grace, Daniel would post orders he'd placed for Daniel via Uber Eats, and foolishly leaving his name in the video. Fucking hell, what an idiot. As well as giving Daniel money for motels. Lucas was also give Daniel money on his live streams. Stop giving predators money. Don't ever give lolcows money. Utterly unaware that Daniel would not collect any money because he didn't have a viable PayPal account connected to his TikTok account. In a message on Reddit, Lucas claimed that he raised over $5,000 for Daniel via the TikTok Creator Fund, although the validity of this are unknown. Additionally, on the 22nd of 2023, I'm guessing that's December, they didn't put the month there, Lucas would start a GoFundMe in an attempt to raise money in hopes of getting Daniel off the streets before Christmas December, listing his TikTok in the description of it. The goal for the GoFundMe was $300. Is that it? I thought a minimum you could ask for on GoFundMe is $1,000. I'm not sure. And the name of it was listed under the Luca de Silva. It is unclear to why Lucas went under this name, but it would eventually be used to find his true identity. Daniel's new Cameo account, or was it Cameo? A Cameo, I think, would quickly be banned once more, and the GoFundMe failed. The fake Grace Vanderbilt account eventually looked into alongside a number of other accounts, including at Daniel Larson Predator and at Luca GG, were found. After being doxxed, many scrutinised Lucas for helping Daniel, especially in light of his pedophilic behaviour. After being doxxed, Lucas would release an apology on his TikTok account, posting black screens of texts reading things such as "I am sorry for buying Daniel food," as well as surrendering to those who had his personal information. Lucas offered $300 to not have any more of his information leaked, threatening to end his life. Seriously, because he's acting really silly. In other words, he's acting really stupid. Soon after, Lucas will scrub his account pretending to be Grace Vanderbilt of all of its content and deactivate Daniel Larson Predator. TikTok sock puppet accounts. Starting in May 2024, Lucas would begin impersonating several people. The first of which was Larson Leak, a YouTube channel run by Daniel's past manager Flexburger. On May the 3rd, Lucas was contacted by Flexburger, who politely asked him to change the account name, and he was completely unaffiliated with him. Oh, as he was completely okay. And he did not want anyone to think that his account belonged to him or anyone who had collaborated with Larson Leak. Lucas replied to this by saying, "You do not have bigger things. Do you have bigger things to worry about right now?" As of July 2024, the account has 90,000 followers. In July, following the second jail arc, Lucas would create the account at Daniel Larson Prison 2024. On this account, he would pretend to be Daniel while he was still in jail, posting fake photos of his food, making posts about his issues, finding ways to keep his phone battery charged. This account was theorized to be Daniel's account, but it was quickly dismissed as the only account reposted them videos from the past. And Daniel wouldn't be able to use a phone in prison, by the way. List of sock puppet accounts. Daniel Larson Predator, 2023 in December creation, deactivated after being doxxed. Grace Vanderbilt Ever, December 2023, not active, account has been scrubbed impersonating Grace Vanderbilt. Luca GG, December 2023, deactivated and scrubbed. There's like 3 accounts he made in December. Daniel Larson 3, 2024, March 2024. Currently active account impersonating Daniel while he's incarcerated. Larson Leak, May 2024. Currently active account impersonating Flexburger on TikTok. Them accounts need to be shut down. Response to the article. Shortly after his article was made, Lucas, on the 30th of July 2024, created an account on this very wiki. I didn't know you could make accounts on these things. His first action in response to the article made about him was to attempt to vandalise it, before being banned by the abuse filter. On the 2nd of August, Lucas created a new topic on the admin talk page, demanding the article written about him to be removed after making vague threats. And he said, "Hello, I am requesting that you would please delete the page about me on this wiki. From this wiki, numerous claims that are written on here are absolutely untrue. I do not run the TikTok account Daniel Larson Prison 2024, which you do, or you did. Therefore, when you are writing that this account was a fake hashtag in the bio, where he scams people for money, you are falsely accusing me of fraud." Oh, you do fraud. "As my full name is still logged in the page history, this page appears when my name has been searched into Google, which means any potential employees / universities are going to see your false claims. This is absolutely libel defamation, and if I'm able to get your details from the domain registrar, you're going to have a big problem. I'm pretty sure that can be registered as a threat and he can be arrested for that," and that's what Lucas said. In response, the admin accordingly did not delete in the article, instead choosing to hide the entire page history and encouraging Lucas to remove any information deemed to be defamatory. Following this, Lucas would remove a majority of the information from the article, removing citations, and images that substantiated claims made. In his edit history, he claimed that these actions to be factually correct. In this revision, that edit, in other words, of the article, it was stated that he was that the reason for creating a GoFundMe for Daniel was because people wanted to see him die on the streets. Not long after, the revelation was undone, resulting in the admin reinstating Lucas's previous edit. When questioned about this, they elaborated by saying that they were receiving threats of legal action from Lucas. Yeah, don't take that as face value. On August the 3rd, Lucas messaged wiki editor Calamari Camper, inciting the conversation by saying that he hates them things and calling him the self-defense word. When asked why he did so, Lucas pretended to be black, gave information about his employment at Uber, and claimed that he was being defamed by his inclusion on the wiki. Soon after, he explained the reasoning for interacting Daniel was to manipulate him for more content. Well, you can do that without manipulating him. You just leave him the hell alone. Because don't touch the poo. Yes, that's all I'm saying. Him make content. Further evidence why he had an article made about him in the first place. Of course, this did not help the case at all. Legal threats and destruction of the Daniel Larson Wiki, and that's got an article what we read last time. So you got references, and this page was last updated on the 7th of March, right there. So yeah, this is what he looks like, right there, and yeah, that was interesting. So it was him that caused the destruction of the old wiki. I'm glad it's under a different server, or however they got it back up and running. What I'm gonna do is now. Also, yeah, Daniel Larson has been inside for a whole year, just over a year. It's ridiculous. Come on now, just get him done for more. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some updates. Now, I think I did a new attorney one, but I'm going to read it again. On the 10th of April 2025, Daniel was assigned a new attorney, Jeffrey Fallier, who officially filed a notice of attorney appearance to represent Daniel in future legal proceedings. Fallier is an attorney whom has experience dealing with mentally ill and online infamous clientele. The acquisition of Fallier, I think is how I'm saying it right, is likely because Daniel was proven competent to stand trial. Yeah, that's the thing, is that apparently he can stand trial now, so hopefully we can get a trial date soon. The following day, Daniel, through his former attorney, Gerard Westbrook, filed a request to have certain documents to restrict from public access. On the 25th of April, Fallier was removed from the case, and the new case appears to be moving forward. So, Jeffrey wasn't even his attorney for like 5 days, and they got rid of him. It sounds like. Restricted documents. On April 11th, Daniel submitted a request to have certain documents filed under Level 3 restriction, sealing them from public access. Subsequently, an extension of the request letter and a forensic report were filed in his case on April 25th, followed by an additional filing on May the 5th. So, to be fair, legal jargon, I cannot understand that, but obviously it sounds like he's trying to stop the public from knowing what he's up to, and obviously he's been stopped from calling and getting calls and letters and stuff. So, I mean, to be fair, we can look at the Gal communications. This is Jeffrey, his second lawyer, right there. So yeah, we can have a little look. By the way, I want to get back onto that one. Yeah, we can have a little look on the latest one, and yeah, the latest one was one we already did in January. That one there. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is going to go up on obviously Saturday. I thought I'd add the update information in there because it was only a short bit. I hope you found this informative. I found it interesting, to be fair. So there might be a weekly recap on Sunday. I might record in the hotel room. I'm not quite sure yet. But Monday there'll be no video. So possibly Sunday and Monday. Sunday might be a video, might not, but Monday definitely no. I'll be back on Tuesday with whatever video I'm going to do on Tuesday. So yeah, like I said, today is Friday. I'm going to be away Saturday to Tuesday, so I'm going to see what I can do. But I hope to enjoy myself, and I will see you guys next time.